great enemy managed to steal the key from out of our very grasp. Damn the Eldar and their arrogance. Had we not been delayed in reaching the key, we could have denied the ruinous powers their prize. We still have no idea what this key does. According to the Eldar Witch, Inquisitor Toth holds these answers. If this is true, then he has a good deal to explain. The least of which is not why he would withhold information that could allow us to better fight the forces of chaos. Could he be tainted? The thought is unimaginable. Even more concerning, we know now that we face more than mere chaos cults, but members of an actual traitor legion, the very Marines who turned against our Emperor some 10 millennia ago. Luckily, our scouts were able to track their sorcerer and his entourage back to their base of operations. It is located not far from our current position. I relish in the opportunity to bring death to these blasphemous traitors.
My lord, blood ravens approach from the south.
How did they get so close? My lord, these flies are minor annoyances. We have the key and ample bodies to imprison the blood ravens behind a wall of corpses, while we complete the ceremony. Your assurances leave me cold, Sindri. Events have proven my words true in every turn, my lord. We are not in danger. Events have proven you fortunate, sorcerer. To what do you owe this present bout of nauseous optimism? We have received a message, Lord Bale. We have a new ally who is more than ready to betray the Blood Ravens. Excellent. Prepare for what is to come, and dispose of this idiot.
Why? How have I failed?
You were stupid enough to personally deliver ill news to Lord Bale, and we cannot abide stupidity.
Brother Mateo, report.
The Chaos Forces have rent an impassable chasm through the center of the city and have taken up position in a temple. The battle is upon us, Captain.
We are arriving at your position momentarily. Hold the chasm. I will deal with the temple.
It will be done.
You are finished, Apothecary. Had the Emperor not intended I suffer, then I would feel no pain. What foul acts are these heathens involved in?
They are performing a ceremony to release the key from its bindings. We must stop them.
Yes. We will need to break down the mighty doors of that once glorious temple. It appears they have rent a chasm across the city, stopping us from reaching the other side. An outpost with machine cults located here gives us access to the vehicles we will surely require. Secure the outpost and stop that ceremony.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Apothecary here.
Praise the Emperor. Faith and duty.
Here to serve. Initializing build protocol. Initializing build protocol.
The area is secure.
With all due haste. Initializing build protocol. Initializing build protocol. Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. I will do as you ask.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Awaiting orders. Onward to glory! Moving out. The enemy is attacking. Cleanse, purge, kill. Engaging the enemy.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Faith is our shield.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
What's your order? Orders received, brother. Orders received. Cleanse, purge, kill!
Here to serve. With all due haste.
What's your order? Under fire! We will crush the enemies of the Imperium. Ever vigilant. Orders received. Onward to glory! Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield. The enemy is attacking! Heresy grows. Marine squad waiting orders.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Fear not, son. With me, brothers, there is no such thing as
Emperor
innocence,
protects.
only degrees of guilt.
What are your needs? How can I serve? What are your needs? What's your order? Apothecary here. The enemy is attacking! Apothecary here.
mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Marine squad deployed.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
What's your order? Fear our wrath.
I stand ready. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Yes, most beneficent one. With all due haste.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
What is your order? Maintain attack formation.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Captain, we are the Emperor's chosen.
I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders. The enemy is attacking!
Yes, Lord? With all due haste.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Here to serve. With all due haste.
Area secured. Awaiting orders. Under fire!
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, Lord.
Position secure.
Build routine 721 initiated.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Venerate the immortal Emperor with courage and honor.
Yes, Lord. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Build routine
As your
721
command.
initiated.
Fear not the Psyker.
My
Objective
faith
acquired.
is my shield.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. With all due haste. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
Position secure.
I will do as you ask. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. I will do as you ask. With all due haste. I await your instructions. Build routine 721
An open mind is
initiated.
like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Fear not the Psyker. I can sense the enemy. They are close. Venerate the immortal Emperor. I stand ready.
Ever vigilant.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I stand ready.
Captured.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve. Here to serve. Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
At your command. Understood. Stay vigilant, brothers. Cleanse, purge, kill! Cleanse, purge, kill! Stay vigilant, brothers. To the skies! Taking damage to glory! Orders received, brother. Understood. Awaiting orders. Take and hold.
I command in the name of the
secure.
Emperor. The doors to this temple were designed to stop all but the most violent impacts. To bring them down, we will need the power of hellfires and predators. We have been blessed by the power of the Land Raiders. Seek the privilege of their service at the Machine Cult.
Here to serve. I shall obey.
What would you have me do?
Area secure, idleness. Orders received, brother.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
I have awoken.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions.
For the Emperor!
I have awoken.
Initializing build protocol. What is your will? I await your instructions. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Who requires my aid? Marine squad deployed.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve.
Direct us to the enemy. What's your order? Marine squad deployed.
Land Raider armored transport here.
What's your order? We are the Emperor's chosen.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Praise the Emperor, taking command. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, most beneficent one? Yes, most beneficent one, I will do as you ask.
Predator deployed.
Venerate the immortal
Land
Emperor.
Raider at your disposal.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Land Raider
Imperium.
at your disposal. Moving out.
What would you have me do?
Land Raider armored transport here. As you command.
Yes, most beneficent one? With all due haste.
Land Raider at your disposal. As you command. An easy objective. The machine spirit is prepared.
Taking heavy fire.
Dispatch me.
Predator deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one? Initializing build protocol.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Predator tank here. Predator tank here.
Marine squad deployed.
Predator tank here. Predator at your command.
An open mind is like a fortress with its
The
gates
fallen shall be
unbarred and
forever
unguarded.
remembered as the Emperor's finest. The battlefield awaits.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and
Marine squad
unguarded.
deployed.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Fear not the psyker. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
For the
I am ready
Emperor!
to serve again. I am ready to serve again.
Land Raider at your disposal. Predator at your command.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready.
Here to serve. I exist to serve. With all due haste.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
At your command.
I serve.
The fallen shall be forever remembered as the Emperor's finest. Who requires my ever vigilant?
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Mind over matter.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Fear not the psycho. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
The enemy is attacking!
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Venerate the immortal Emperor. I stand ready.
Objective logged.
I can sense the enemy. They are close.
Apothecary here. No servant of the Emperor shall fall in my
Predator at your command.
The battlefield awaits.
Here to serve. I exist to serve.
Mission accomplished.
With all due haste.
Predator at your command.
Yes, Lord.
Position secure.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Predator at your command.
Identifying targets.
Direct us to the enemy. Maintain attack formation. Orders received.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Taking damage to the enemy. Fear our wrath. Maintain attack formation. Moving out.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. At your command. Fear not the Psycho. I stand ready.
I await your instructions. Initializing build protocol.
I stand ready. With courage and honor.
Predator at your command.
Fear not the Psycho. Feel my wrath. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Taking damage.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Charge! My knowledge is at your disposal. At once. My knowledge is at your disposal. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Predator tank here.
I await your instructions. I shall obey.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies. My knowledge is at your disposal.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Predator tank here.
Through the destruction of our enemies, we earn our salvation. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unlocked and unguarded. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. My knowledge is at your disposal.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Our faith
There
holds.
is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Under fire.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Area secure.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Mind over matter.
Objective log.
I await your instructions.
I shall end you.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Yes, Lord? Build routine 721 initiated.
Fear not the sight.
Under fire. The area is secure.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Apothecary ready.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
How can I serve? Who requires my aid?
I stand ready.
Predator at your command. His will be done.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, most beneficent one? I shall obey. Initializing build protocol.
What's your order? Taking hits!
Predator at your command.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Under fire!
I stand ready.
Predator tank here.
I have waited
An open
long
mind
for
is
this
like
day.
a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Area secured.
I await your instructions. With all due haste.
Direct us to the enemy. Objective acquired.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. My knowledge is at your disposal.
The doors are broken. With haste. Stop them before they can finish.
Sir, the Imperial Guard have arrived.
Victory is ours. Wait, why do they not attack? What betrayal is this? Space Marines, cleanse these heretics.
Here to serve.
Ever vigilant.
I stand ready.
Predator tank here.
Taking damage.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Yes, my lord.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
At your command. We are the Emperor's chosen. At your command.
I stand ready.
Taking hits.
I await
Under
your
fire.
instructions.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Inquisitor Toth has arrived at your request.
And what do our scouts say?
The guard's distraction was a success. The Chaos Lord and his host escaped. We are, however, tracking their movements and questioning some of the traitor guard that we captured.
How could I not have seen this? How is it I am blind when it matters the most?
Are you referring to these traitorous guardsmen or the destruction of your homeworld, Cyrene?
I should have seen the rot before it spread. Instead, I was blind for far too long. I put my own world to the torch. I killed with the Inquisition's eager sanction and watched too many innocents die in a holy firestorm. And yet, here I am again at yet another doorstep, with the executioner's blade in my very hand.
Blessed is the mind too small for doubt, Gabriel. Perhaps there is truth in there, for the both of us.
I still believe, old friend. I believe in the sovereign might of the Golden Throne, and in the purity of the Imperium.
But you have lost faith in yourself.
Only in what I see, Isidore. Only in what I see.
And what is it that you see, Captain?
I see conspirators and liars more concerned with their own agenda than the will of the Emperor.
I am not so easily cowed by such displays, Captain.
You lied to me and cost me men!
Better they die, their blood pure. If you feel warranted in handing out recriminations, then their deaths are on your head. I warned you to leave this world, to leave Tartarus for the warp storm.
Your words still ring untrue, Inquisitor. I know you were here before we arrived.
I am not in the habit of explaining my actions, Captain. But yes, I was here before you arrived, stalking after horrors to strip my knights of their dreams.
The same horrors that the legions of chaos seek.
On Tartarus, there are no coincidences, Captain. There is only the storm that winnows the faithful from the heretic.
Are we faithful men, Toth? Good servants of the Emperor? It is time for us to put aside our differences. What do they seek, Toth? What do you seek here?
This world is cursed, Captain. Thousands of years ago, an artifact of ancient evil power was lost here. The forces of chaos seek this artifact. They've sought it for centuries, but have never held all the pieces of the puzzle.
And now they do.
An Imperial excavation team uncovered the first marker, and word somehow got to the enemy. With the knowledge of the exact planet and the first marker, it was a simple matter to uncover the remainder. Now they have the last piece necessary. A key to unearth the artifact itself.
What is this artifact?
A stone, called the Maledictum. It contains a creature of great evil, a creature of chaos itself. The stone imprisons a demon, one of untold power.
How is it possible that the citizens of Tartarus did not know this? These artifacts lay buried beneath their own cities.
From what I surmise, the demon within the Maledictum may be imprisoned, but it is not powerless. It can still influence people with visions and madness. The ancient text in the Registratum Malpheus speaks of a warp storm that visited this system at an age when many Space Marine chapters were still young. The storm drove the inhabitants of this planet insane. Under the demon's influence, they hit the markers and buried the Maledictum to protect it against hunters like myself. When colonists returned to this world, they remained ignorant of the perils. They built over the dark places, never knowing what lay beneath.
And the Eldar, did they seek this power for themselves?
No, it was they who imprisoned the demon in the first place. The Eldar fiercely safeguard knowledge of the stone against all others, going so far as to interfere in our efforts to find it. As Chaos's most ancient enemy, they see themselves as the only capable defense against its influence, and we have paid for their arrogance.
I assume there is still time to avert disaster.
This is already a disaster. The power of the Maledictum is enough to turn the faithful and drive men mad. Many of the Imperial Guard and local population have already turned, as you've seen. It's affecting you. and your men as well. I can feel it. It is calling the warp storm to eclipse this system. It wants to trap us here with it, so it can force even the best of us to serve its twisted will. This is why I encouraged you to leave. Why I still encourage it.
You know I cannot do that. I will not shrink away in the face of evil.
I would do no less. Enough. Let us end this bickering and face our enemy united. Together, we have a better chance of finding and destroying the maledictum.
They are weak, terrified of the power that you alone are strong enough to control. It is yours. Yours for the taking. But they mean to destroy it, those small-minded fools. Think of the good you could do in the name of the Emperor. Think of the power you could wield. It is all yours for the taking.
The maledictum is mine.